Hello, all you fabulous people out there. I'm going to give you a very quick tutorial on how to get started using your SketchUp EDU. If you would, when you go to the app, you can go through your Google Classroom and click on the link for the SketchUp app. You should have this address right here. Okay, so if you didn't get that, through the thing, just type that in and make sure that, when it comes up, it says SketchUp for Schools, like this, and you've got this little person standing out here in this green field. Okay, you're going to want to bookmark this, so go up here and bookmark it. All right, because you're going to be using it a lot. So when you bookmark it, it should say SketchUp for Schools here in your toolbar. Okay, so once you click on that, you'll have this person, kind of come up, and if it says create new, then go ahead and create new. Okay, so just want to tell you a little bit about the app here. On the left-hand side, this is going to be all of your tools. Okay, and then you've got a couple other things down here, but and a couple other things over here on the right. But the majority of the stuff that you're going to be using right now is going to be on the left-hand side. Okay, so the first thing you're going to want to do is get rid of your person. Okay, so you just click on them and then hit the delete button on your Chromebooks, and you can take that person out. Okay, and I will tell you that using a mouse for this is going to be really important, because trying to use your trackpads on this it doesn't work very well. So please make sure that you're using a mouse to do this, and your life will be much easier. Okay, so what we're going to get started doing here is I'm going to just show you how to make a basic shape. All right, so just to kind of introduce you to the toolbar over here, the one that you're going to be using the most is going to be this one and this one. So our rectangle and our push-pull tool, you guys are going to use that quite a bit. So when you click on that, it kind of explodes that menu out, and you can see that if you just hover over these, it'll tell you what it is that you're going to be using. Okay, so for our purposes, we're just going to use rectangle, and notice that my cursor changes to this little pencil, and it has the rectangle symbol next to it. Okay, so what you're going to do for starting all of your shapes is you're going to start on the origin. So you're going to put your cursor on the origin, and you are going to hold down your left mouse button, and you're going to drag it out so that you make a little square. Now, this is very important, okay? Listen very carefully. You need to lift up on your mouse and don't do anything else, okay? Don't do anything else. Just lift your finger off the button, and it will turn into this gray square. Now, I'm not going to click anything else. That's very important. I'm just going to show you down here are the dimensions. Okay, I'm not clicking anything. So if you want to make your square a certain dimension, okay, without clicking anything, you need to then type in your dimensions. Okay, so just to make, I'm not going to do the assignment for you, okay, because I want you guys to do the assignment, but I'm going to show you how to make just a basic, 1 inch by 1 inch square. Okay, so if I want to make this square by 1 inch by 1 inch, I'm simply going to put 1, and then I'm going to hold the shift key down and put a double quotation mark. Okay, and then I'm going to put a comma, and then I'm going to put a 1 and a double quotation mark. That's going to tell me that I want that square to be 1 by 1, and then I'm going to hit enter on my keyboard. Watch. And it made it really, really tiny. Okay, so what I have to do to find that is I'm going to take my cursor and I'm going to hover over where my shape is, and I'm simply going to zoom in using my scroll wheel. Okay, I'm just moving my scroll wheel up, and now my shape is coming into view. Okay, now I'm going to go back to my select tool, and I'm going to click on that with my left clicker, and it's going to change it back to an arrow. That's really important, because if I still have the pencil, it's going to draw me another square. Okay, now in order to make this shape bigger, I'm going to go down to this little tool called the push-pull tool. Okay, I'm going to explode that guy out, and I'm going to choose this top one. It says push-pull. Click on that, and you can see that the icon is going to change. Now, watch what I'm doing. I'm going to take my cursor, and I'm going to hover it over the section that I want to push or pull. I am then going to hold down my left my left button on my mouse. Okay? And then I'm going to keep holding it down, and I'm going to physically move my mouse forward while holding my button down. And see how it pulls it up? Okay? Now, if I go backwards, I can push it down. Okay? I don't want to push it down, I want to pull it up. Okay? Now, here's very important. Listen up. Okay? I can pull this up any distance that I want. I can see the distance down there in the bottom right corner. So I'm going to show you that. See how it's changing? Look at the bottom right corner. See how the distance is changing. Now, if I know that I want my distance to be a certain thing, I can try to make it a certain thing. Okay, like maybe I want it to be 1 inch. I can do that and just make it 1 inch. But I'm going to show you how to do it to make it, not necessarily easier, but to get it how you want it, because we're not going to be dealing with perfect 1 inches all the time. Okay, so if I pull this up and I release my finger from the left button on the mouse, okay, all I did was release it. I didn't click anything. Don't click anything else. Just release it. Okay, then what I can do is I can go to my keyboard and type in 1 shift double quotation mark inch. Okay, hit enter, and my distance is now 1 inch. Okay, so my cube right now should be 1 inch by 1 inch by 1 inch. Okay, again, this is just an example. These are not the dimensions of your cube. Okay, I want you guys to do the dimensions of your cube. I want you to do the dimensions of the assignment that is in the PLTW site. Okay, so I'm just showing you how to do something very basic. You guys need to go in there and do the actual dimensions. Okay, now the other thing you can do is you can push down your scroll wheel in the middle of your mouse. If you push it down, you'll change the icon to this little red and green swirly arrow. Okay, if you keep pressing it down, watch what you can do. You can tilt this and move it around and see your object from 3 points. It's very, very cool. Okay, so that is how you just make a very, very basic shape. Okay, and that is going to get you started with just making a basic shape. Okay, and remember, you can change the dimensions to whatever it is that you need, based on how big, what your shape your object is, or how big the PLTW site tells you to make your shape. Okay. In the next tutorial, I'm going to show you how to use your push-pull tool to extrude your shapes for your puzzle pieces. Okay? Questions? Come and see me. Have a good one.